My whole name is Kaniela Kalai Iokalani Kalai Jr. You know, technically that's who I am. You know, I'm a dad. I like fish. Yeah, I'm a closet ichthyologist, which is, that's my power nerd syndrome. And then, you know, I play music for my job. I've always believed in apprenticeship, and so I did an apprenticeship uh, of sorts with a guy named Sam Carden a while back. And, you know, it's always dumb stuff. You know, I'm a fairly intelligent human being. You know, I expect someone to tell me something really deep that's going to get me going, you know. And I said, man, how am I going to? He makes a living with music, makes a fine living with music, and has a great family and separates everything. Guy's the king of balance, in my opinion. And the single greatest piece of advice he gave me that was so obvious to anyone else, you know, the software engineer is going to, he's going to give it a big duh, you know. It's like a total course, you know. But I think musicians, artists, painters, all the, you know, they get so caught up in how important their creations are that they don't realize how important work is, you know. And I was in a situation in my life where it was early on in my life, and I had time. I didn't require a ton of money, you know. And so he said, how often, you know, he said, when you work, you know, I've worked full time as a teenager and stuff like that. He said, when you're working full time, you know, how long do you work? Well, 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. When was the last time you did that with music? You know? And if you've been playing music, if you're playing your instrument for the last 5 years even, man, after about 4 hours of practice, it just starts to make you want to break it, you know? And so, you know, the next day I played for about 3 or 4 hours and got so tired of it, you know, that the years of me playing for like 8 and 10 hours, you know, trying to get to a point where your playing was satisfactory or were kind of over, you know. And so 3 or 4 hours is kind of a big day of guitar for me, you know. And so after that, I committed to, well, I got 5 hours left. You know, I guess I got to make flyers. I got to make a filing system. I got to design an accounting system for how everything's going to go, a billing system, so I know what to charge. I got to design and create a press kit, a plan for future album or albums. You know, I got to create more than just art. And you know, with the little Jiminy Cricket advice echoing in my head of, you know, 8, 10 hours, do it, you know. And I've always been the type to go, why not 10? Are you challenging me? Let's do 12. You know, so I went out for a while, and then, man, it was probably 2 months later, I had an actual career going. You know, wasn't wealthy or anything, but, you know, for a guy that didn't graduate high school, I was making more than I could have made at any job that I could have got, you know. And I thought, man, 2 months, that, you know, and I know it wasn't because of skill level, because I was nowhere near where I wanted to be at that time.